This is Barcelona. Today is our second day in Barcelona. If you weren't watching last week's video, check it out. That was our first day, see what we get up to. But today we're starting the day at La Rambla, which is a 1.2 kilometre pedestrian walkway leading all the way down to the sea.
So as we're on La Rambla, we're actually going to check out one of the oldest markets and most vibrant markets in all of Barcelona, which is right just off La Rambla here. And I think they do some amazing food. You know, they do some smoothies and juices. So we're going to try and fuel up for the day because we've got a lot planned.
Yeah.
So this is La Rambla, which is the most touristy spot in the whole city, and you can see why there's people everywhere. They're selling little tourist souvenirs over here, they're selling some flowers back there, you've got everything, you've got cafes, you've got bars, and there's even a few restaurants here as well. And it's pretty cool during the day, but it's even better at night. It's all lit up beautifully. But one thing to be wary about is be careful of pickpockets. Apparently this is pickpocket central in the whole world, so be wary if you are coming here. But it's a beautiful spot, so do come.
Is so vibrant. There's so many people here. It said on some of the busiest days there can be 45,000 visitors a day. How crazy is that? But it's got everything. I didn't expect this. Yesterday we went to a food market and it was mainly meats and fish and cheese and stuff like that. But here there's a massive selection of like pastries, ice creams, fruit, smoothies, eggs, meats, everything you can think of. It's fantastic. And this is on La Rambla, so if you're coming to Barcelona you will definitely be on that street as it is the most popular spot. But definitely make sure to check out La Boqueria. This is an amazing market to visit. They're only €2 each. I've gone for strawberry and coconut, and Ronan's gone for banana and coconut. But yeah, what a bargain.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. By the way, this is a good idea to do. Keep an eye on your stuff. Wear your bag in the front.
Yeah, it's absolutely packed here. There's people pushing past you and you never know, so it's better to be safe than sorry. You might look like a bit of an idiot, but who cares? Cheers, guys. So the next place we're heading to is Park Guell, but on the way I can actually see Mount Tibidabo, and this was one of the places highest on my list that I wanted to visit on this trip, but unfortunately we're not going to get a chance to. On the top of Mount Tibidabo there's a vintage theme park there with all old-fashioned rides and stuff. It's one of the oldest theme parks in Europe, I think, so we really wanted to go there, but it's only open on Saturdays. There is a big church up there though, which looks epic. We would have loved to have gone, but because there's so many things we want to do in the city, I don't think we're going to get time, but at least we've got a chance to see it from a distance. Come on, Ronan, we got this. Be prepared if you are going to Park Guell. It is such a steep walk. Obviously you could get like a taxi, or if you were driving here yourself it would be fine, but it's very steep. We've got the metro here from La Rambla, and I think it's a 10-minute walk from the metro to the park. But it's very steep uphill, so wear good shoes. Oh no. Vale, gracias. Oh, because we don't have tickets. We've got to walk all the way back down to get to the ticket office. So we've got to go back down, buy the tickets, and then you can enter down there, but just walked up a hill for nothing.
So if you have bought tickets online, there's actually a few different entrances you can come into at the park once you have your tickets printed out. So we're actually going down to another entrance to buy tickets down here, and there's two different places. One if you only have cash, another one if you want to pay with card. So I think the cash one is another 15 minutes walk from here before you can get in. So luckily we're going to pay with the card, and hopefully we'll be in there pretty soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the tickets are €10 per person, and if you scan the QR code here, you get access to the app where you get a free audio guide, and you can actually buy your tickets on the app in advance, which I would probably recommend doing, as it saves you waiting in the queues and having to come to this certain entrance. You can enter at different parts of the park that way.
Yes. We finally made it in.
Yeah, when people say it takes 2 hours here, that's just to get in here.
So when you do a search on Google for Barcelona, these are some of the images you'll actually see pop up. This is all the work of Antoni Gaudí as well, which is that Catalonian architect. And one of the signature styles of the Gaudí stuff is that he doesn't use straight lines at all, so it's all curved and wavy lines. And some of it's incredible. There's some mosaic tiles here which are phenomenal, and some of the buildings just look spectacular. They look like from a different planet or something. And we're getting some amazing views of Barcelona from up here. It's incredible to look out over all of it. And you can even see the Sagrada Familia in the distance there. I don't know if you can catch that. That's where we were yesterday.
This is the first place we have been to post-COVID where you have to queue for photos. Everywhere we've been has been pretty not quiet, but perfect, I've said. I said this is the perfect time to travel. It's not too crowded, not too quiet, but this park, even though the park doesn't seem too busy, that seating area just there, where that's like the main photo of Barcelona, that's the photo that you want to get. That's where everyone is queuing for the photos. And if someone pushes past, people get mad at you. That guy there is snoring. Obviously Park Guell doesn't do it for some of us. His wife keeps tapping him like, wake up.
It's Park Güell, not Park Sleep Well.
Yeah, I think some people find it a bit boring here. Each to their own.
So if you want the most expensive sleep in the city, just pay €10 and come up to Park Guell and just have a sleep in the sun, sitting on the mosaic tiles. Ooh, lovely.
Literally spend hours walking around here. It's absolutely huge, and there's different pathways leading to all different directions. I'd say we've already spent about an hour and a half here, and we haven't even gone to that many different spots, but everywhere you go, you just spend lots of time looking around, taking pictures. So I would say this would probably be a half-day trip, if anything. So yeah, if you do come here, give yourself plenty of time. End of Park Guell, and I don't want to be negative, but it's not really a peaceful experience at all. Unless you were coming early in the morning when it would be quieter, I think it would be nicer then. I think there's so many people and it's really loud, everyone pushes past, and when you're trying to take pictures and videos and stuff, everyone's just pushing through, and like it's not very peaceful. It's really nice to look at, it's really vibrant and like creative. You feel like you could be in like a dream world. It's a really nice place to visit, and for €10 you can't really go wrong. It's like a half-day activity. If you want a more enjoyable experience, I'd say to come in the morning. So we've had a delicious lunch. Well, is it lunch?
It's it's about 6 o'clock now, so...
You know when you say breakfast and lunch is a brunch, what is lunch and dinner? Yeah, at a place called Quinoa. It's a vegan place. I would definitely recommend it. It was absolutely gorgeous. But we're gonna go and get some bikes now, as if you didn't see last week's vlog of what we did yesterday, we rented these bicycles out yesterday and it worked out really cheap and it was a really fun way to see the city. So we've got a few other things that we want to do if we get time.
There's a shopping centre in an old Bullring, so we're going to see if we can check that out.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting.
And there's a few stops along the way. We're going to get some scenic views, I think, as well.
If we get time.
If we have time. We don't have much time left, so we're trying to squeeze in as much as we can tonight because we leave tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I can't believe we already leave tomorrow. 2 full days in Barcelona, I don't think is enough. We've always said that 2 days anywhere is enough for us. But I could do another day or two here.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll come back. It's not too far for us on the train, so
yeah,
it's a nice city to come to.
It's getting a bit nippy now. I wish I would have bought my gloves. This is awesome. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting these bikes. They're so cheap to use and it's a great way to get around. And the city is mostly flat as well, so you don't need to be too fit. Yeah, that is a fantastic way of getting around. How long was the journey? About 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
And it cost us about €3, so fantastic. I'm excited to see what's like here. I was not expecting this. So I put a thing up on my Instagram story the other day asking for recommendations for Barcelona, and somebody says come to this place. It's an old Bullring that's been transformed into a shopping centre, and they says don't worry about going to the shops, go straight up the escalators or the lift and come outside. And I did not expect a 360 view of Barcelona. I think we can go all the way around. Let's have a look. This is actually a free tourist attraction. We've had to pay for everything that we've done so far, but this is completely free to come up here and have a walk around, and it feels like one of those viewpoints that you pay for, so it's great. I wish we would have come up here a bit earlier. It's getting dark now, but you can see the city starting to light up. So it's really cool here as well. They've got maps at different areas of the lookouts telling you what you're looking at basically. So it tells you everything we can see, but there's also bars and restaurants all the way around here. So it's a lovely place to come to. Oh my God, how cool is this? There's like a little spa down there with jacuzzis and stuff. I can imagine being in there relaxing, looking out at all these views. That'd be so lovely. But this actually, in a weird way, reminds me of the Colosseum. You can see all the outside of the old Bullring here. So it's got that touch of history to a shopping centre. I love it.
So as you can see, there's absolutely loads of shops in here. There's everything in here. There's even a 12-screen cinema. There's loads of bars and restaurants upstairs, which is pretty cool. So if you're in Barcelona and you're looking for something to do, say if it's raining, then this is probably a good place to chill and just hang out for a few hours. But it's really cool, and it's just amazing that it's an old Bullring. Like, it's amazing to think what has gone on in here over the centuries, you know, absolutely incredible. But yeah, a really cool place to check out.
This is actually crazy. You can see there's a whole wall here and the other side as well, full of old photos of what this looked like years ago, and it's crazy to think we're standing in the same place. These pictures are ancient. It's incredible. So So we're going to end the vlog there as it's getting quite dark now, getting a bit nippy, but we've had the most incredible day, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been an amazing trip actually, to be honest. We've had 2 full days here and we've done as much as we could. We could easily squeeze in another day or 2. There's so much to do.
I feel like the days have gone too quick, if anything. Like each thing that we've done, I'd like to have spent more time at, but we've probably shortened each thing to a bit more into the trip.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back.
Definitely have to come back. I mean, it's not too far from us, so...
Yeah, and the day life is great, the night life is fantastic, so it's got a bit of everything for everyone. I think you'll find something to do and enjoy here if you come in. If you are coming and you need a bit of advice or any questions of anything that we've done, send me a message on Instagram, leave me a comment down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching.